Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series number 6, Yoda. Yoda comes included not only with his green lightsaber, his cane, as well as a serpent from Dagobah. He comes with something else around around his neck, but I'm not quite sure yet what that is. We'll find out certainly when we get this guy opened up. Picture of Yoda up at the top corner, and on the back of the package, on the remote swap planet Dagobah, Jedi Master Yoda teaches young Luke Skywalker the ways of the Jedi and the power of the Force. My ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Down below indicated, some poses may require additional support. Product and colors may vary. Visit www.starwars.hasbro.com to check out more. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series number 6, Yoda. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. As already mentioned, Yoda does come with his own lightsaber. Pretty nice looking piece, of course still relying on translucent green plastic to give us the beam. Hilt is pretty good, nice silver and black treatment to it. Yoda sadly doesn't come with a second lightsaber without the beam, so you only get one. And he does also come with his cane, a very small, sculpted yes, but very small piece cane. As also mentioned, Yoda also comes with his serpent, which you can remove. A nice nod to the original Yoda figure, which I think even from the Kenner line, Yoda came with this little serpent snake. You could leave it off so if you wish, but I might just be inclined to leave it on him. But you know, for the rest of this review, I might actually just leave it off. Nice rubbery cane, a nice rubbery snake. I keep thinking about the cane there. Some orange stripes on the snake. Pretty good looking piece. Put that to the side. And then he comes with this piece, and I can't remember quite what this is. I'm sure you guys will let me know down below. It's been a little while since Spot has watched. Actually, you know what? Truth be told, it's been a while since Spot's really watched any Star Wars movies. I think I started watching Revenge of the Sith probably last month or the month before, and I got about halfway through, and I ended up turning it off. But yeah, there's Yoda. A nice looking piece. He has his robe, which underneath it would be his Jedi robe, or I guess his Jedi underrobe. It's a good looking piece. Sculpt on his face is very nice. He has like a lot of white hair. So depicting him from what movie? I mean, looking at him, I kind of think more so, I don't know, I kind of think more so Episode 1. I know I'm wrong by that assumption because he had much fuller hair then. But from even like an Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi, I feel like the hair is maybe a little too full on him. That he should have been maybe a little balder than this. But the facial sculpt is very nice on the piece. Now, even though he's got this fabric robe, he does have actually a considerable amount of articulation underneath. And before we discuss that, what you can do is put the lightsaber into his hand. The only thing about his hand, though, is it's pretty closed shut. And I've noticed that moving the lightsaber, I don't know why, but the lightsaber, oh, that's why. I was going to say, you can take the lightsaber beam out. That would explain why. I was going to say, as putting the lightsaber in his hand, I noticed that the beam sits loose, but that would explain it. You can take the lightsaber beam out. So if you want to have Yoda just without lightsaber, fully extended, fighting off Darth Sidious, you can do that as well. And then put the cane into his hand. There you go. It would be nice, and unless maybe they've already done it, it would be nice if another, say, release of Luke Skywalker had the knapsack, you know, that you could put this Yoda inside. It certainly would warrant getting the Luke and then this Yoda here, because, you know, you could get some extra mileage out of this figure. At any rate, we'll move the lightsaber and cane out of his hand. When it comes to his articulation, Yoda, because he is a Black Series figure, does actually have a fair bit of articulation. He has a ball joint in the head, and moves freely, it does. Let's see what I did there. He does have ball hinge sockets in the shoulders, allows for a lot of movement in the arms. A bend at the elbow, also swivels at the forearm. You might feel a little restricted moving his arm when it comes to getting it around the limitations of the robe, but he does still have a swivel in the wrists, swiveled waist, legs bend forward, back, out, swivel at the thigh, bend at the knee. There's actually, well, not so much a bend at the knee, it swivels, actually more so at the knee, and a ball hinge in the foot. Depending on how you want your Yoda pose, you could kind of just move the robe slightly back if he's wielding his lightsaber. But this is older, more relaxed Yoda. There's less time ahead of him than there was behind him. So I don't necessarily would think I would put Yoda with his lightsaber in hand. That is something I would give to maybe a younger Yoda. It's a good looking piece. Maybe a little too full in the hair. That's really only by my own personal preference, but still a good looking piece. He's scaled also very well. I don't have another Star Wars Black Series figure that I could scale him next to, but he is smaller certainly versus those other figures. I think Yoda, I'm going to give him, for how well he's been done, I think I'm going to give Yoda here an 8. Good round out 8 for Yoda. If you guys are interested, by the way, in picking this guy up for yourself, I'll provide the link down below to Toots Toys. This is actually where I ended up picking this guy up from. Today's toy spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Yoda, which I believe was number 6. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos, of course, heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you guys next time. Yes!